Mike here from Taylor Toolworks. Today I'm going to talk about Narex chisels. Narex makes a huge range of chisels, from bench chisels to a whole line of specialty chisels. And today I want to talk to you about their paring chisels. The paring chisels have a super long blade. That super long blade is useful if you need to reach into your workpiece that's a greater distance than a standard bench chisel could reach. They're also designed to remove very small amounts of material in a very controlled manner. So these blades are 9.5 inches long. The edge is ground to 20 degrees, which is a lower angle, which allows you to slice through wood more readily. This blade is made from Narex's proprietary chrome-manganese steel. It's hardened to a Rockwell of 59. This blade is then set into a European hornbeam handle with a solid brass ferrule. These chisels are designed to be used with hand pressure only. You do not need a mallet. They come in a few sizes. You can get them up to 1.25 inches, 1 inch, 3/4 inch, 1/2, and 1/4 inch. The 1.25 inch would actually could be useful for if you're doing timber framing, because it has enough mass that it could remove a fair amount of material. So now let me show you a couple of things that you can do with the paring chisel. Okay, so one thing you can do with the paring chisel is you can do long cuts, and you can use the back of the blade as a reference, sort of like the plane, the sole of a plane. So I'm going to take this here and I'm going to put a nice little chamfer all the way along this board. There you have it, nice chamfer all the way along. This is a piece of wood. This dowel is about 9 inches from the edge. This is about a 9.5 inch blade on this paring chisel, which reaches this nicely. So this dowel has been trimmed off with a flush cut saw, but there's still a little bit left that needs to be pared off. That's where this paring chisel is really going to shine. So to use it, you want to press down on the blade and then just hand pressure. You don't need to use a mallet. I'm just going to sweep across that thing and take it off in pieces. And I am going to trim that dowel down. Now it is perfectly flush with the surface of my workpiece. Taylor Toolworks carries the largest selection of Narex chisels on the planet. So check us out at taytools.com.